guest speaker, Paul Shaw, for his speech, Pink Leather Chair. Paul Shaw, Pink Leather Chair.
What are some of the most common fears that people have in their life? Now feel free to shout out some ideas of most common fears that people have.
Spiders. Heights.
Spiders, heights.
Speaking.
Speaking. That's a good one, isn't it?
Snakes.
Snakes. I was at my regular club, which is Gourmet Toastmasters. I asked them the same question, and the first response I got was, my mother-in-law. Whatever fear, though, you have in your life, my belief is that it can be overcome. And tonight, I'd like to tell you why it is so important to overcome those fears. And secondly, I'd like to give some advice on how to overcome those fears. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, for 13 years I had a fear of going to the dentist. And for all that time I put it off and avoided the dentist. Every year I'd say, I'll go in another 6 months. Now the problem with putting off your fears, and the reason why it's important to tackle them, is that over time that fear snowballs. As the years went on, my fear just got worse and worse. So one day I decided I was going to try and do something about it. And I told my wife about this fear. Paul, I've got an idea for you. You see, I have this amazing dentist called Andrea Manley who works at the Blackburn Dental Clinic. Now the great thing about Andrea is that her dental clinic is painted pink inside. She has a pink leather chair and she has a pink butterfly mobile that hangs over that leather chair. I was thinking, this wasn't really what I was imagining in terms of going to the dentist. Maybe Andrea can help me to overcome this fear. Hello, I'd like to make an appointment with Andrea Manley for as soon as possible. I'm sorry, sir, but we don't have anything for 3 weeks. I made an appointment, but have you ever had something in the future which you absolutely dread? And for those 3 weeks, I couldn't stop thinking about the appointment. The day came, it was 8:15 on a Monday morning. I was driving down Blackburn Road on the way to the dental clinic. It was already 30 degrees because it was the middle of summer. A voice came to me. Oh, no one ever died at the dentist. And then another voice. But Paul, what if the dentist drops her scalpel down your throat? You will die, Paul. You will die. Next thing I know, I'm sitting in a pink leather dental chair. Excuse me, sir, could you just open your mouth a little bit and I'll have a look? And I'm like this. A bit more. It took the dentist 10 minutes to even get into my mouth, and I was coughing and spluttering the whole time. The dentist was using relaxation techniques. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Eventually though, the appointment finished. And what an amazing feeling it was to have overcome the fear that you have held on to for so long. So fellow Toastmasters, do you have a fear in your life? I believe that any fear can be overcome. Why is this so important? Because if you don't confront that fear, it only gets worse. The easiest time to confront a fear is today. How do we confront that fear? For me, it was the dentist with the pink leather chair. But no matter what your fear is, there is always that person who does things a little bit differently, who is willing to hold your hand, who will understand the fear and help you get over it. So whatever fear you have in your life, remember, it can be overcome, and the time to do it is today.